Part 1, Art. Do you like modern art or traditional art?
Well, I would say I prefer traditional art over modern art. I'm drawn to classical paintings and sculptures because I find them easier to understand and appreciate. Traditional art often tells clear stories or depicts beautiful scenes that I can connect with emotionally. Modern art sometimes feels too abstract for my taste, though I do respect the creativity behind it.
Do you like art?
Yes, I do enjoy art quite a bit. I find it fascinating how artists can express emotions and ideas through colors, shapes, and forms. Art has a way of making me think about things from different perspectives. I particularly enjoy visiting museums when I travel because each culture has its own unique artistic style and history.
Have you ever visited an art gallery?
Yes, I've been to several art galleries over the years. The most memorable visit was to the local art museum in my city, where they had an exhibition of Impressionist paintings. I was amazed by how the brushstrokes created such vivid scenes. I also visited a contemporary gallery last year with some friends, which exposed me to different artistic styles I hadn't seen before.
Do you think it would be interesting for you to be an artist?
To be honest, while I appreciate art greatly, I don't think being a professional artist would suit me personally. I lack the natural drawing or painting skills that artists need, and I'm not particularly creative in that visual sense. However, I think it would be interesting to try art as a hobby. Perhaps taking a painting class to express myself in a different way and learn to see the world through an artist's eyes.
If you want the full script of all the questions and Band 9 sample answers mentioned in this video, just write full text in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more IELTS speaking practice videos. Part 2, Unusual building you'd like to visit. Describe an unusual building you'd like to visit. You should say what building it is, how you know about it, what the building looks like, why you want to visit it.
I'd like to share with you one of the most fascinating buildings I've ever come across, the Ice Hotel in Sweden. You might have seen a few photos of it online or in travel magazines, but let me tell you, this place is on another level. It's not just a hotel, it's a frozen masterpiece that gets rebuilt every year. A couple of months ago, I stumbled upon a YouTube video titled Top 10 Weirdest Hotels You Can Actually Sleep In, and the Ice Hotel instantly grabbed my attention. The building is basically a massive igloo made from snow and clear ice taken from a nearby river. Every winter, artists and builders reconstruct it from scratch, designing ice sculptures, icy furniture, and frozen bedrooms. The walls, the bar, the beds, even the glasses, are all made of ice. It's like Elsa from Frozen built a luxury resort. The structure itself is essentially a giant igloo, built entirely from snow and crystal clear ice harvested from the nearby river. What's truly incredible is that every winter, a team of artists, architects, and ice sculptors comes together to design and rebuild the hotel from the ground up. They don't just create rooms, they craft ice sculptures, glittering chandeliers, and hand-carved frozen furniture that look like something out of a fairy tale. What draws me to the Ice Hotel isn't just the wild architecture or the novelty of it all. It's the idea of stepping into an entirely different world, one that only exists for a few months each year before it melts back into the river. I've never slept in sub-zero temperatures before, and I'm curious to know if I'd wake up feeling like a popsicle or just incredibly refreshed. Furthermore, the hotel looks like a piece of art. Each room has its own theme, carved by different artists. It's not just a hotel, it's a living, breathing snow museum. Also, let's be honest, I'd love to post a selfie there with a caption like "Chillin' in Sweden," just to make my friends feel green with envy. Sure, it might be a bit much for someone like me, who needs 3 blankets just to survive a mild winter, but honestly, Life is short, and I think freezing in style might be worth it.
Part 3, Buildings. Why do people choose to build houses by themselves?
Well, I suppose one of the main reasons people choose to build their own homes is to have complete creative control and customization. By building from the ground up, they can design every aspect of the house to perfectly fit their unique needs and tastes. This approach allows them to create exactly what they want rather than compromising on existing properties, choosing every detail from layout and room sizes to materials and finishes. For example, a family with a disabled member might build their own home to include comprehensive wheelchair accessibility features like wider doorways, ramps, and specially designed bathrooms that wouldn't typically be found in existing homes on the market.
Do you think a city's buildings affect its vibe or atmosphere?
Yes, I do. In my opinion, buildings significantly influence a city's atmosphere because architecture shapes how people experience and move through urban spaces. The scale, style, materials, and design of buildings create psychological and emotional responses that give a city its unique character. For example, a city with lots of modern glass skyscrapers and a uniform design can feel very professional and futuristic. On the other hand, a city with a mix of old, preserved brick buildings and unique, colorful homes can feel more charming, historic, and lived in.
Should old buildings be preserved?
Without a doubt, old buildings should generally be preserved when possible because they connect us to our cultural heritage and community identity, offering knowledge and context that cannot be recreated. Many historic buildings also display a level of craftsmanship and use materials that would be too costly to reproduce today. A good example is the Colosseum in Rome. Its preservation allows millions of people each year to experience ancient Roman engineering and culture firsthand, while also contributing significantly to the city's tourism economy, something that would have been lost if it had been demolished for modern development.
What would people normally consider when they rent or buy a house or an apartment?
People normally prioritize location and access to basic services and transport when choosing housing because location affects daily quality of life more than any other factor. Location influences commute times, access to schools and healthcare, safety levels, and future property values. A good location can make up for other shortcomings, while a bad location can ruin even the nicest home. For example, a young professional might prioritize an apartment near public transportation in their workplace, even accepting a smaller space or higher rent, because the time and cost savings from a short commute significantly improve their daily life and work-life balance.